Okay, I don't know how this is gonna sound like, or if things are gonna work. I'm not used to starting the stream with without the intro. I think everything should be okay. I'm not sure though. Testing. Hi babies, hi babes. Oh, my babies, all flooding in so quickly. Look at you. I always love this moment where things just start, like, I say hello for the very first time and everything just starts flooding in. So many different people start saying hello. It makes me so happy. Hi everybody. Okay, need to make sure everything is running okay and things aren't an absolute disaster, but I think we're okay, right? You woke up super early for this. Thank you so much. I know that this is a very early stream and I don't usually stream this early, so thank you everybody from the NA regions who took the time to wake up just to see this. If you're watching this as a VOD, I see you. I see you watching this and I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for coming by and supporting me. Where the fuck did my friend just go? What the fuck did Mary just do? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Oh, I'm very sorry as well, because if you came to this stream thinking that this would be a normal stream, you are sorely mistaken. This is going to be anything but a normal stream. Jesus fucking Christ. What in God's green earth am I looking at? He knows what he's doing too, you know? This man is toying with me as I talk to you. This is terrifying. I just wanted to say thank you everybody for all of the pre-chat gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Yellow Leaf, I saw you for the 10 gifted. Thank you Sari for the 5. Thank you Stitch. I won't be able to read as much, how do I say this? What the fuck? What the fuck? I won't be able to read as much. I won't be able to I won't be able to read as much super chats today, but I promise I will get to them in the next stream. So thank you so much everybody. Thank you for coming by. Thank you Stitch for the 6 months. Thank you Shoan for the 4 months. We're going to be talking about random stuff and we're going to be getting drunk. I've already started drinking a little bit of my whiskey. So yeah, we're just going to be vulnerable and talking about random stuff. I am very creeped out right now. I'm afraid to undeafen and I'm not excited for the horrors that await me the moment that I undeafen, but we'll see. Thank you Moonflower for the 6 months. Thank you everybody. Thank you for keeping me company as we get drunk together. If you are drinking, I want to say if you are drinking right now, please drink responsibly. Do not, I love this model. This is the OG model. Do not drink irresponsibly. If you are not of, the right age, please do not drink. So only join if you are allowed to. Oh my god. Okay, I need to talk to this man. What do you think you're doing, mister? Hi Mary, hello my friend, hello. How's it going? Hello. I'm good. I'm happy to spend time. I was talking to the Sicklings, just thanking everybody, but I've been chilling. I have my whiskey with me right now, so I'm just relaxing. I took a few sips, so I'm a bit of a lightweight since I don't drink very often. Ooh, you're muted. Hold on, let me turn you up. What type of whiskey do I have? I have the it's not really it's not whiskey, it's brandy, I believe. So it's Hennessy. I have the bougie stuff, yeah. I have Hennessy brandy. But I like whiskey generally. I don't know which specific one I have. I forget the name every single time. But there's this specific whiskey that I like. It is, yeah. What do you like to drink?
I'm having Suntory gin today.
Oh, gin. I like that. I like that. That's really good. Why did you pick this out specifically for today, or is that your choice of poison for the most part? Like, what do you usually like to drink?
I picked it out just for something to drink. Yes.
Ooh, look how small you are, sitting on Daddy's lap. Hello.
Oh, sorry. I resized because I had a different screen ready. I
Okay,
didn't
okay,
intend
okay.
to sit on your lap. Although I wouldn't mind it. Not that I have any problem with sitting on your lap.
I love how blown out you are right now. It's so amazing. You look spectacular. Hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're doing this through this little like third-party site, everybody, which, you know, the quality is inconsistent, but Mary's model is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Go look at it. Go ogle at it. Okay, we'll resize you. You're so cute. Look at you.
Trying to fix the sizes of everything.
Okay. Take your time. No worries.
There we go. Okay. No, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I just cough a lot.
You cough a lot. Why?
Oh, I have sinus issues.
Oh.
And I have GERD. So it's a reflux disease, kind of, and I have to take medicines for it, like antacids.
Antacids?
They're called Tums antacids. That's a specific brand that I take, and it helps with like the backsplash, so it doesn't, like the acid doesn't corrode my throat or vocal cords.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Is it too low? His voice is still too low? Okay, let me turn it up. There you go.
Hello, Sicklings. Is that better?
I think it might be too loud. I think this should be a lot better now.
I see. Do I need to adjust my live 2D?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
And we're just chilling now. We're spending time with each other again.
It's very lovely.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I prepared a bunch of questions too while taking a shit earlier. I was actually in the shower, taking a hot shower.
I think I'm too loud.
Are you too loud now? Okay.
Your chat is going, Hex my ears! They're bleeding! Hex, please! Hex.
Impossible. You can't plead with Mary's voice. Come on. Let's be fucking real. Okay, guys. What are we thinking now? Say something silly, Mary. That's pretty fucking silly. That's really silly, actually. I love it. I love it. Silly boy. Okay.
Crunch.
It's good now? Mary saved us? Okay, good. So it's really funny because I have a green screen instead of like a blue screen, right? Which I usually have. And it looks like I look genuinely high right now. I look drunk if you look into my eyes. Like the green is faded away.
I can fix it.
You
know how to fix it?
No, I don't. How do you fix
you
it?
go into chroma key and then you click on the similarity and then you pop it down a little bit.
Oh.
I accidentally did it to my own instead. Hold on. No, you do it on yours.
I didn't.
There we go.
That's really cool, actually. I didn't fucking know that.
Change the similarity a tiny bit. Now, if you do too much, there's going to be a green aura around you. So don't do too much.
I get you.
Like, I can also turn you into a ghost if I do it too much. If I go the other direction, you turn into a ghost.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me try that. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, spooky. Ooh. That's fucking sick.
There's a lot of fun stuff you can do.
I didn't know this.
They used to, in OBS, they used to have a little, like, a Gaussian blur feature. You could blur your own model, but it doesn't work any longer. For some reason, they changed it if you have the latest version.
Yeah, the OBS latest versions are a bit tough. Like, some games just won't capture straight up, you know? I think that's the most frustrating bit, where I can't capture some games. It doesn't work with game capture. And with me, I'm such a wuss because I can't use window capture. I get so scared of like sharing my screen all the time. You know, I need to make sure everything is like perfect, and my desktop is clear. No nudes are readily seen on the desktop. I don't have any, like, you know, weird tabs or anything like that.
Oh no, I already saw your tabs earlier.
Oh yeah, you did. I don't mind though. I don't mind. I saw everything.
Can I tell them what I saw?
Okay, go for it. What did you say?
It was the 5 types of autism.
I wanted to properly do my research before I started asking you, and I seen and I didn't want to seem ignorant, okay?
That's so funny out of context because they don't know you're going to ask me questions about autism. So it just seems like, before I collab with Mary, I want to do my research on autism.
No. But you know, in all honesty, if you look at my tabs, I always have a mental health tab of some sort. You know, whether it's like looking at NPD or like cluster B personality traits. Oh, that was a clean crack. Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Would you like to have a cheers?
Yeah, cheers. Let's do it. How do I do this? Cheers.
I'm gonna do it with my other one.
Okay. Let me turn off noise suppression so you can hear it a little clearly. Ow. Okay, you ready?
Oh, I already drank. Damn it!
Okay.
How do you say cheers in Japanese again? Is it kanpai, right?
I think it's kanpai. Yeah, that's the
kanpai.
first thing. Kanpai.
Yippee! Alcohol, not sweet. I thought this would be sweet.
I know.
It says suijin and soda. What kind of soda is not sweet?
It's a scam. It's a scam by big tech to try and get you to buy more, you know. But they know what they're doing. They fucking know what they're doing. They're trying to scam you. It's big tech. Elon Musk is up to no good again.
It's Elon Musk. He's messed up my drink again.
He always does this. Thanks a lot, Elon. No, but yeah, the 5 types of autism. So, which class are you?
What are the 5 types of autism?
I didn't really get to read.
You didn't read it yet.
I do I know Asperger's. I know Kanner syndrome. I know it's a spectrum, obviously, right? But I know those 2 specifically because I've had experiences with people who had this, and they were lovely individuals. Like they're good friends of mine even right now. But yeah, I wanted to touch on that because it was so interesting to me, especially when we first met, and then you told me later on, and I think that like it's so spectacular seeing you achieve everything that you've achieved. And most of my questions honestly were geared towards like, how the fuck are you this cool? You know, that was like literally the entire premise of my questions. And like, how do you deal with the hurdles of autism, and how does that affect you? Does it affect your communication with other people, or how people communicate with you?
I think it does. I think it is a debuff in some ways and a buff in others. So, but it's kind of difficult because I don't have a reference point from normality, you know. I don't have a normality reference point, so I don't know which part of me is autism and which part of me is just me, just my personality. I have no reference point for it.
Yeah, you have no baseline.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can kind of make educated guesses, I suppose, but I don't know. Like some parts of it just may be me, others may be autism. So I guess one thing that I've got is I've got an ability to hyperfocus. So
that's a superpower.
If you've read any of my comics, or you've seen, like, say, let's take Doppio's lore video, right?
Yeah.
So Doppio Dropscythe's lore video, wrote it in one sitting. Any Vishoujo lore video, any lore video from like anything I've created, I always write it in one sitting.
Yeah.
And sometimes that might take long. Like I have some long-running comics that might take, like 8 or so hours to write, and I'll write for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'll get hungry and stuff. I'll get up and get something to eat. But I will much prefer writing in all one sitting. if I'm capable of it. I don't like doing projects that I can't finish in one sitting. Now, of course, people come back, they ask for changes. The editorial staff over at Webtoon, they might ask for some changes, but but that's what I do. So I would say that's a buff, is I just have an ability to hyper focus. My debuff comes in the social aspect. So a lot of the time, I will not know how to deal with social issues. Now, through repetition, I've learned a lot of things. So I can function decently well socially now. And I still make an effort. I think it's important to make an effort, even if you might be naturally bad at it. I think it's important to make an effort. But there are still many things that I don't like. For an example, I think a big thing I kind of struggle with is there's ways I deal with it. So for an example, if I am having a conversation with someone, and I put it in my head, they stop responding, right? If I'm having a conversation with someone, they suddenly stop responding. My automatic instinct is, oh fuck, they hate me now. Instantly. But of course that doesn't make sense. Why would they? Nothing I said would make them hate me, right? So but my brain just automatically jumps to, oh, something I said was awkward.
I see. So it's catastrophizing certain social elements. Okay. Does this happen with just social situations, or is it with other things too? Oh no, I didn't complete this project in X amount of time, it's a disaster, or... Oh no, it's entirely unrelated. In business, I'm very confident. Okay. If I had the confidence in business that I have, have in social life, I would be much better off. No, it's very specifically social. Okay. It doesn't translate to anything else really. I would say, but yeah, my technique for handling it is I just put myself in their shoes. Would I be annoyed at it? Would I be annoyed at anything I said? Yeah. Usually the answer is no. I wouldn't question it at all. Yeah, I get you. But people are different, but Yeah, but generally you're right. I mean, generally speaking, 99.9% of the time, there's nothing that you would say in a conversation that would get the other person to immediately hate you. I think that's really good too. That practice of putting yourself in other people's shoes, because not only does it help you develop oh god, that's disgusting. The drink. Are you okay, my friend? This is bad. I thought it would be sweet. Oh, I'm trying the other one now. The quest to look for something sweet. Trying the other one now. Yeah, try it. But in in oh, that's much better. That's mango flavor. Oh, mango's always good though. Mango's always good. I always go for the mango flavor. I'm not very used to alcohol. Yeah. My mother and my grandfather are absolute heavyweights. They are very, very... They can hold their drink very, very well. And I think with me, I have the potential to. I just never practice, and I don't intend to, Because, knowing my family's relationship with alcohol, I don't want to get into any sort of, relationship with it. I don't want to potentially get to a place where it's bad for me. But yeah, I think you're really cool, and I think that it's very relatable to a lot of people. And I think that putting yourself in other people's shoes, not only is that good for you, but it's good for developing a broader sense of empathy. And I think that's really cool. Just another reason you're fucking cool. I feel you so hard too because of anxiety, because I have such rampant anxiety. It translates to thinking that the other person hates me. I think the worst form of anxiety I have is always thinking that it's going to be my last time speaking to somebody, which is why I talk fast sometimes when I talk to people, especially towards the end of stuff, or I get really worried that I won't see them again. And this is because of things that happened to me in the past. But I think it helps me say things that I need to say, because it doesn't keep things left unsaid, which I like. I like in a way, You feel me on that?
Sorry you have to feel that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's funny because it's a debuff, but it's helped me in more ways than none. Like going to somebody and being, hey, I appreciate you, or I hope you know that I really appreciate you. I think that you're really cool. I think, you know, or even going as far as to say like, oh, I love you. I appreciate what you do for not just me, but for other people. And I think it's helped me way more than it's not helped me, but it does hurt sometimes thinking like, okay, this is the last time I'm gonna be talking to this person because I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow, or they're gonna die, you know. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword there.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just coughing a little bit.
That's all right.
Are you okay?
Yes. I've got my mango now.
Is it yum yum?
Yeah. No, actually, it's melon. It's melon soda alcohol.
Mmm. Yummy.
It's quite nice. What were you drinking again? Was it whiskey?
It's brandy. Yeah, Hennessy.
Hardcore.
Yeah. So I've been drinking, with Hennessy or with brandy, and I think, feel free to correct me, chat, but I think all brandy is made in France. And I was telling Chad just yesterday that Nina Kosaka was, one of the last few pieces of advice that she gave me was to branch out of trying French wine and French spirits and trying something else. So honestly, apart from today, I've been trying Italian wine, South African wine, different types of wine. And right now I'm just having brandy, which is Hennessy, and all brandy is made in France.
Can I ask you a question regarding that?
Yeah, of course.
What's the difference?
Between brandy.
I can't taste any difference.
Okay. So here's the easiest way to differentiate the two.
I think it's just bullshit. I think you guys are making it up. I think it's just cool labels. I think it's just cool little labels. I think they're all made in the same factory.
Okay, that makes sense. I understand why you think that. But brandy has this specific oak taste about it.
See, that's why it's fucking bullshit. It fucking tastes like trees, Hex. What are you talking about?
Listen to me. I don't really care. I'll drink fucking anything. Okay, I'm not a fucking.
It tastes like oak. Tastes like Professor Oak from Pokemon.
I don't understand. It's just, you know, it's the testosterone that I taste within it. It makes me feel more of a man when I say it tastes like oak.
It does sound very manly. It does sound very cultured, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Oh, it tastes like oak and the grapes. I don't really give a fuck. I'll drink anything, honestly.
No, honestly, if you can taste the difference, that is impressive. I wish I could sample them in such a way. But here's my reaction to all of them. Let me sip the other one, the one I hate.
Let's do it,
yeah. That's me with all of every single one.
Okay. My Go XLR died for a second. Can you hear me okay?
Oh no. Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I it's so genuine of a reaction too. I love how it wasn't even fabricated because you tasted the one that you didn't like. So
yes, I need the fruitiest little cocktails you can imagine. I need the little umbrella in them. I need the funky flavor.
It has to be funky flavored, very sweet. And that's okay, you know. That's
need
totally fine.
a little maggot rolling in it, like one of those rich boy cocktails. You know?
Yeah. You see, the issue with me is it's the opposite way around, and this is bad because I like the taste of alcohol, which is not a good thing. My mother, when she first gave me alcohol, she was like, "Do you like the taste of it?" And she was praying, crossing her goddamn fingers, being like, "I hope he does not like the taste." But I was like, "Damn, I like I like how bitter it is. I like that genuine taste of it." Which is why I stay away from it because I don't want to indulge too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen what alcohol does to people sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't like. I have a friend back in Denmark.
Yeah.
Who he will I like how we both do the same thing. We both got something, and then we like type in chat because we don't want to interrupt the other person. I did the same thing, and then you started doing it as well. We thank in chat.
I know. I'm with you.
Thank you for super chatting, Hex.
Thank you so much for the subs. Thank you. Yeah.
So it was. What was it I was saying?
Oh, you're so sweet. You have my chat open there too. I want to do that. What the fuck? I should have done that.
Nah, it's okay.
Twitch is hard, Mary. Twitch is hard.
It's okay. I just I think it would be fun if we can see both Dog Army and Sickling's reactions.
Yeah. Dog Army, I see you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here.
There were a few of your Sicklings in my Twitch chat before you joined in.
They're lovely. They love you. They genuinely love you.
I like them too. You know, they helped us draw a little illustration of you.
Oh yeah, I saw on the canvas, right? Wait, this was Sea Dog's canvas, right?
Yeah, it's Sea Dog's canvas, and
we've
got we're actually drawing you over the flag of Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
The reason being is that there's actually no more space. Like it's too late. There's now no more space on the canvas. So we are forced to
make conservation choices.
We're forced to make choices, and we were able to with the help of the nation of Puerto Rico, we were capable of wait, that's not a nation, that's a region in America. We were able to get you on that flag, so they were willing to cede ground to you. However, Iron Mouse has veto, so if she decides to use that for a big illustration of one of her 80 models, then you will be deleted. Keep in mind, if she wants to use up the entire flag, she will be.
Well, it was good while it lasted, you know.
For now, you are on the flag of Puerto Rico.
Let's fucking go. I love it. Puerto Ricans, I love you. Welcome to the stream. I have Dog Army up on the stream now too, don't worry.
Aw.
Do you see them?
Oh yeah, you added a big dog. I like it.
It's from the army.
Good taste.
It's from the fucking army.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you? You know, I almost thought. Yeah. Here's one thing. I almost thought you were gonna use that for that picture. You know, my Twitter banner as your thumbnail for this stream.
Oh shit! I should.
Did you see that?
I should.
You remember it, right?
Yeah.
I added it as my banner.
It's so good, everybody. It's so good. If you have not seen Merryweather's banner on Twitter or followed Merryweather, please look at it. But what is it? What you know the history of that banner? It's like is it from a famous?
Yes. So it's from a manhwa, I believe.
Okay.
Now it is actually a. it is now. The person traced over, well, not traced. It's like a meme, you know. It turned into a meme, but it was two illustrations. I think it's from two separate series, but the artists or the artist was practicing drawing, and in the midst of practicing drawing, they made this very humorously illustrated comic as a practice. They were still learning at that point, and it has some very meme-worthy panels. Now, I think it's full of passion and love, and I like it a lot. And I like the illustration there. But they are way better today. Like, if you go check their art now, they're like god-level artists. But I find their early work charming, because they were still learning, so there's a few humorous panels in there.
That's really cool. And they're god-level now, so that was like a practice panel, and they're like really good now.
Yes, that was like 10 years ago or something, they were practicing.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's what I like, is that they weren't afraid of putting out something that was maybe not so good, so that they could then learn to become really good. I think one of the best ways to learn in any field is just to do it.
True. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just to say fuck it, you know, and just jump into it and try and learn how to fail too, and not be so afraid of like fucking up.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that how like you approached webtoons? I mean, that's kind of how you did. You went to people and you were like, "Can you draw my art?" Over and over again, you know? Like that's fucking cool.
I did. I was one of those cringe kids on DeviantArt begging people, "Can you draw my manga?"
It's so cool.
Well, I was pretty annoying back then.
Yeah. But I mean, like, we were all annoying kids, you know? We were all annoying kids at one point, and we were all into different things. That's why like I don't like to like I have like these little cousins that I come visit once in a while, and they're really, really sweet. They always ask me like they always like have concerns about my voice. They always think I'm sick, which is not unnecessarily true. But they love doing certain things, and whenever I can encourage them to do other things, like I always do, even if it's like silly or kind of cringe, I'm always like, do it, you know? And I think it's because like they could really make a career out of it. They could end up being a Merryweather, who knows, you know? That'd be fucking cool. What the fuck? You just go up to random people and be like, hey, can you draw my shit? And then eventually one person says yes, and then you end up having a lifelong, you know, Johan, he still works with you, right?
Yes.
That's freaking cool, man. I can never get over that.
Joachim, he's a world-class artist, so he's drawn like a lot of our lore videos. He still works together with us, so it's great.
I was telling the Sicklings that, you know, it's easy to say in private, I want to work with you, and then like never follow through. But I always say, you know, the next music video, the next lore video drop, whenever that may be, whatever it is, I would love to work with you, and you know, have another.
It would be my pleasure, Hex.
It would be so fucking cool. Imagine.
It would be my absolute pleasure.
And then I'd be like, I'd have more of an excuse to call you and be like, hey, how's it going? How's it going? And then we can talk about random shit together. What is the process of that like, though? I've always been wondering, like, even with Doppie's lore video, I was there for kind of the latter end of the process, you know?
I enjoyed hanging out with you. It was so exciting. You know how Doppio described you?
Tell me, how did he describe me?
Well, I was in a call with him, and he was telling me about the other members. And he was like, oh, there's this one guy. He's got this really deep voice. Everyone thinks he's going to be really popular.
That's really
great.
Sweet.
Yes.
Really sweet.
Now we were discussing all of it. So the I remember you guys had this Google Doc with all your ideas in it.
Yeah.
And I got to lurk in it a little bit so that I could make sure that, you know, Doppio's lore was kind of according to all the rest of you. So that was kind of the deal. And getting to write a story about you guys was fantastic. And as always, I always like to mention this. My favorite part of Doppio's lore video was when I got to write dialogue for all of you. It was very, it was very much something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wanted.
That was the most exciting part of the thing for me.
You don't have to mute to cough. You can just cough, you know, silly boy.
I don't wanna hurt your ears. I don't wanna hurt anybody.
You don't hurt my ears at all. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just chill.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
it's
that was your favorite part when we were all like.
That was my absolute favorite
when
part.
Doppie opened the door and was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
We had a little Danganronpa moment where everyone got their own little thing. My favorite part was my favorite part. This and I wrote this before ever hearing your voice. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
It is Kotoka making fun of your voice.
Oh yeah.
By going like, oh, my voice so deep.
I love
that was before I ever knew what you sounded like. By the way.
Yeah.
Just based on Doppio's description, I wrote that line.
That's so good. How the fuck did you write such a like fitting line without ever hearing what you didn't have any idea what we sounded like, right?
No, well, I mean, Doppio described what you sounded like.
Oh yeah.
It's like having this very deep voice, so yes. Oh, yeah. So I got to write that line for Kotoka. It was very fun.
Yeah. I remember that. That was so... I've probably replayed that part like 50 times, man.
Me
like,
too.
I have the file in my desktop. I don't even need to go to Doppie's lore video anymore. I have the file saved in my desktop. Because I recently upgraded my PC, courtesy of the Sicklings. Thank you. Shout out to Sickling sponsors. But when I transferred my files, that was one of the important files that was in my... Like, I transferred... I just needed to have it. I needed to have the that lore video. Yeah.
Always.
So
I have all of my I have all of the files for our lore videos.
All the lore videos. That's so fucking sick. It's so sick. Do you
I
have
love long
do you have
videos.
one in particular that was difficult to write? Like, because to me, you know, you're like this god of writing, you know, webtoons and lore videos. Like, is there one specific, the one that was like, okay, this one's a bit of a head scratcher. Like, how do I go about this one?
Well, half of them tend to be. It depends. There are often times where I have to, like, because writing a lore video, it's like, it's a little difficult sometimes. Because you're writing for someone else, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There have been times where I've sat down and just, like, been stuck on it. But generally, I think Melody's lore video was like, that's the 30-minute lore video, by the way. We wrote a 30-minute lore video. I think it contains like 400 illustrations or something like that.
Fucking sick. That's so cool. Yeah.
Yes, it was. We did it in only 2 months as well. Joachim is a beast. But
wait,
that one.
Did he did 400 illustrations in 2 months?
Oh yeah. No, Joachim is the best
Jesus,
artist in all of
what
Scandinavia.
the fuck
Like,
is going on?
he used to draw like multiple manga pages per day. Like, he's got that Shonen Jump workflow down. But like, he has tricks. He has tricks that, like, for an example, a lot of his backgrounds are 3D, except you can't tell they're 3D. It's very interesting. If you ever like get a chance to check out any of Joachim's work,
I have.
look at the background. Like, really look at it.
Yeah.
It is 3D, but it's very hard to tell if you don't know that they're 3D, because he does something with the colors where they look 2D.
Wow. That's really cool. And that's as intended, right?
Yes.
That's fucking
No, he has these
sick,
like
man.
really elaborate 3D models that he makes himself for the backgrounds, and then he can like flip them around and like get them from different perspectives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually hand draw his own backgrounds, but like what he does requires more skill than hand drawing them. But because he already knows how to do it, it allows him to skip a big part of like what would take a lot of time.
Yeah. That's fucking cool, man. 400 illustrations in 2 months for the Project Melody lore video. And you're telling me that this one was a particularly difficult one for you to write because of its length, or just because of
Just
the
because of
story?
the length. Just because of the length, yeah.
Mm.
I think there have been you know, I think the hardest one that I ever worked on was when I wrote a lore video and the project got cancelled. That
Why
was
was that the
hardbreaking
hardest?
to me.
Oh,
And it wasn't
okay,
like, I got paid, but
Yeah.
I didn't really care about that. I just wanted it to be made. It was
No.
when I finish writing something, I have a deep emotional connection to it. Which is also, by the way, a fun fact. It's why I have an emotional connection to XSOLEIL, because I got to help write your lore.
Yeah.
I got to help in the process. So I have a very deep care for you guys' story as well. That's why I so desperately want to write more for you, which is why I'm so happy that you want to get one.
I'd love
as
to.
well.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
And I think the hardest was definitely when there was someone who cancelled, and they were like, still they were happy to pay us, but they didn't want it anymore. And
Yeah.
that just, luckily I've been able to not have that happen, but it was very hurtful to me. I got very mad, and then I got very sad, and
yeah.
like
Yeah.
like it's just one of those things like, okay, don't even hire our studio for it then. Get your own illustrator. Can you just please use my script then? Because they liked my script. It's just just was never meant to be.
I understand. You have this like personal attachment to your script and to what you write, and that's very understandable. I get that. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Like, this reason, was it like a valid reason? Was their cancellation something that was like they just didn't want it simply, or?
It was a deadline matter. I think they were getting kind of nervous if we were going to make it on time, so they wanted to do it with their own team to make sure that it was made on time. And I felt like we could have made it on time, but you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the client doesn't vibe with the process. I think they weren't quite happy with the way the storyboard was drawn or something like that, and in the end, it was just, just had to move on. It's fair enough. I was just a bit sad at the time.
Naturally, of course. What is the process? What does that look like, actually? What is the process of making a lore video? A lore video, yeah. What does that look like? Do you do storyboarding first? Because I'm completely unaware and I'm completely uneducated when it comes to these things. Like, is it storyboarding first? Do you conceptualize first? What does that look like to you?
Well, well, let me think. Let me think.
Take your time drinking this yummy whiskey. Tastes good. Very yum.
Very yum. And then, hold on. Just being a little picky about my sizing.
No, it's okay. I'm looking at your stream too. It's cute.
Along with you. Do you like my little bar setup?
I do like your little bar setup with all of like the Dak Daniels too. The Dak Daniels whiskey, baby.
Yes. Do you want to see? I had an alternate version. Look,
you have an alternate version? Okay, show me.
Okay. So I had the bar space, and then I also had this tropical one, and I had these like.
What the fuck? That looks really sick.
Bars and stuff.
It's really cool.
Yes. But, I think we.
Dak Daniel.
Yes. So the process, at least the process with Doppio, was like. Doppio tells me roughly his story.
Okay.
And then I write a draft on it. It's pretty simple, It could be anything like just a rough like timeline of events. Tends to help. I remember when I was doing Nyana's lore video, she gave me a rough timeline of her entire history as a being, as going from eldritch creature in outer space. Billions of years in the past to like modern day, and I think they didn't expect me to like write all of the story, but I did. It ended up being an 18-minute lore video, and we had 9 days to do it. Of course, I had to call in Joachim.
Oh my goodness, that's fucking cool. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
He's amazing, but I've also been told by my my management in our studio, I'm not allowed to use Joachim as an example of what's possible because he goes above and beyond what's possible. I cannot hold the other artists to that standard because it would be inhumane.
I can fucking imagine you going up to another artist and be like, hey, so I want 320 illustrations in 2 months. Joachim did 400, so I'm just gonna let you do 320, okay? And then just the artist just looking at you going like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, like
Yeah, no, it's not possible. Like I've been in business meetings with my management and I've been like, Joachim could do this, and they're like, yeah, Mary, but Joachim is some sort of primal god. You can't use him as an example.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
it's really cool though. I mean, like it's fun. Like, he loves what he does, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does. He puts on Eurobeat, he just draws.
Oh my fucking god, that's so cool. So he once the Eurobeat goes on, that he's just zooming through space and time and different things.
Yeah, he's like me with the hyperfocus thing.
Oh, I see. That's really, really cool. I wish I fucking had that. I can't focus on things for a long period of time because of the opposite reason, because I'm always anxious.
Sorry,
so, like,
that was me reacting to the alcohol.
Oh, really? Is it bad? Yeah. Is that a good reaction?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. It's just a natural reaction. It's like
dogs aren't allowed to drink alcohol, Mary. You know that, right?
You won't tell.
I won't tell, no. But they're not allowed.
I like your big yaoi hand.
You do?
I like the massive yaoi hand.
Is it too big? I can't fucking
tell. No, I love it. No, I fucking love it.
It
fucking stays that size. It stays that size.
Okay. I'll keep it this size.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have yaoi hands in real life too. You know that? You want to see?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
You're not screen sharing.
Have you done a hand cam stream?
I've done a hand cam stream, yeah. My hands are 24 centimeters from the base of my hand to the top of my fingers, yeah.
I'm gonna check out. Oh my.
You probably have big hands too. Okay, let me show you my hands.
Show me your hands.
Yeah. Okay, tell me what you think about them.
Okay.
Hold on, they're
Wait.
processing. Discord's loading so slowly. For your eyes only, the Sicklings. It's processing. The dog army looks so cute next to you, by the way. Fucking, I can't believe I found that. I'm so happy that I found that.
Yay!
Why is it taking so long?
I guess it's because your internet is, I think...
Yeah, my
it's
internet's really... Okay. It says uploading 2 files. I think it uploaded 1 out of 2.
Everyone in Sickling chat is going, show us too. Do you want to see?
No,
Are you going to do a
everybody.
hand cam stream at some point?
I've done multiple. I've done a cooking stream.
How have I missed your cooking stream?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I cooked Wagyu steak. It was like
Hey, yo.
$100 steak. Yeah, it was crazy.
Hold
It was
on,
really
this
yummy,
is
though.
this is how I imagine your cooking stream to go.
Okay, show me. God damn, it's still uploading. What the fuck?
Hello, Sicklings. Today we're gonna learn how to draw sad faces on Cookie Men to express my trauma and pain. Please follow along if you want to learn. I'm sorry.
You know, you make me. You're the only one I know who fucking like makes me laugh a certain way. I have like this like laugh where it's just so silly and I can't believe it's happening. So just it's like such a such a childhood laugh where I feel like it's the kind of laugh I imagine I used to have when I was like a kid and like so high pitched and everything.
Oh
those
my
are
God.
hands. Yeah.
Big.
Very big.
Those are massive grippers.
Yeah, they're mad. Like that's a regular sized doorknob.
That's massive.
Yeah.
They're very
That's
well
amazing.
decorated too.
Oh, thank you. You like the rings? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're big, right? Like
Why you got so much jewelry on?
I wear jewelry all the time. It's because each ring is symbolic to me.
It's like you're an ancient Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah, I've moved on. Like my nails are all black there, but I've moved on from like gold and bronze jewelry to like I only wear silver jewelry now. This is like 4 years ago.
Ah,
Mhm.
that's interesting. I used to paint my nails black.
Oh really? What happened? Do you still do it or no?
No, I don't do it anymore. I'm too I used to be into elegant gothic. You know, the like the male version of Gothic Lolita.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I used to be into that. And I would paint my nails black and stuff. And I would wear
That's really
eyeliner. Nowadays I don't do that because they don't take me seriously in business settings when I do that.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. You had an emo phase and everything.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. What was it like for you? Oh, I wanted to ask this, you know. What was it like for you when you were in like middle school and high school? What was that like?
Oh, I never went to high school.
Oh, really?
No, I stopped after middle school. I hated it. Hated school.
Understandable.
Didn't like it.
Fucking understandable. But what did you dislike the most about it? Was it the people? Was it the standardized tests and learning? Was it everything?
I didn't like... Okay, so this is another aspect of autism for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that nothing seemed to have purpose. These are tests that have no relevance to that feels like a stereotype at this point to say. It's a cliche to say this like, oh, they don't teach us taxes.
No, of course.
Or something like that. But in a very real way, it also affected my social life. Because there was no real purpose to it, I found no reason to get good at learning, good at academics at all.
Yeah.
I found no reason to do it. And the social, because there was no reason to get good at anything, because there was no real tangible reward for getting good at studying or working together with others and like finding new ways to answer tests and like get high scores and answer the questions correctly in class, because there was no reason to do it beyond just, whatever, your future, whatever, intangible future, something. The thing that decided your social status was things like clothes, it was things like your riz, your looks, all of those things. And I was never the best socially.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening is that I ended up being incredibly unpopular. I was just a nerdy Yu-Gi-Oh kid, basically.
Okay.
So, but after school, after I decided, you know what, I'm not even going to go to high school. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I just got to... Hold on. Let me...
It's okay. You got a message from his mom, everybody. Mary did
No,
I gotta do that thing where I message someone in chat because I don't want to talk. All good.
Yes. So the alcohol is starting to hit me.
Yeah, same. Don't worry, you're okay.
The thing I did is I quit after middle school and then I went straight to work. I went straight to work. Well, actually, I took a trip to Japan, but after that, I went straight to work. And I went to work to be a salesman.
Oh,
and
okay,
I was a terrible salesman for the first month, but after that, I became a really good salesman.
Oh, I did.
I
not
was in
know
fact,
this. Wow.
I was in fact one of the top ones at my department. I was an excellent salesman because after enough phone calls, I just sort of automated the process in my head. I learned exactly what to say to like make it really likely that they were going to buy from me.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't have social skills, just the rinse and repeat of like talking to people and seeing what things work and what things don't. I was able to become one of the top salesmen at my company. And what then happened is I noticed something very interesting. It didn't matter if I had no social skills. Just the mere fact that I was the top salesman for like a while commanded respect in the entire department.
Yeah.
No longer did it matter that I was bad at social skills. The others respected me and included me simply because I was good at my job, because I provided real tangible benefits to the company, because I was able to give others tips on being good at my trade, I was both popular with the bosses and I was both popular with my fellow salesmen. And I remember there was one high school kid who also joined the sales team. And hold on, I got a message from my manager.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay. Thank goodness I don't have a message from my manager. Thank God.
I'm always nervous. Like, are they gonna shut the fuck up, Mary? You're being too rude. You're just talking about yourself, Mary. Shut the fuck up.
You're telling them to. No. I'm invested in this fucking story. I'm fucking invested.
No, they were just showing me some cool art. It's all good. Thank you, Eva.
Okay, that's good. We didn't fuck up
because they've done that before. Like I'm in stream, right? I'm saying something yabai, but I'm not realizing it, and they're like, "Mary, shut the fuck up now! You're ruining yourself." It's hilarious.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, it's great. Now they have my best interest in mind.
Yeah.
So. No, but it's okay, Aoife. No, I love you, Aoife. Don't say sorry. It's okay.
Is Aoife your manager?
Yeah, Aoife's my manager. Yeah.
Aoife's such a. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Aoife's such a sweetheart. Thank you. Hi, Aoife. Thank you so much for like helping. For those of you who don't know, the Sicklings who don't know, and then Dog Army, Aoife has been such a sweetheart because she was the one who helped coordinate all of the times and all of the everything for this, and she's just super duper sweet.
Me and Hex are both himbos. We don't know how to schedule things, so
yeah. was so fucking hard. she saved the both of us. It was so fucking hard to schedule. But thank you, Eve. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eva. So yeah, my mere skills in sales commanded respect, and it didn't matter if I was a weirdo who was watching anime in the breaks and like just sitting there like writing comics in the breaks on job and random stuff that would get me bullied in middle school. People said nothing. Pure respect. And I'll tell you, there was one time when a guy joined, and he was like a high school kid, right? He joined the sales staff for like in his first month. He tried to like make fun of me a little bit. You know what they do, you know, they try to be a little bit rude because I was watching anime. You know what happened? The big fucking Giga Chad on the sales team, the big fucking like department head Giga Chad. He started bullying him because he was messing with me.
Fucking, I feel.
No, you don't get to fucking talk shit to Mary. He's better than you. He makes more money than you, so you can shut the fuck up, kid. I fucking love that.
Holy
that was
shit.
amazing.
That's a Giga Chan of a man, though.
Kind
of putting him in his place too, you know. Just being like, you can't fucking do that.
You can't. You need to get better than him before you do that. You need to sell way more iPhones before you get to do that kind of thing. And that made me realize, it was that moment kind of that made me realize school's bullshit. Like it's not a good environment to be a person with autism. It's not a good environment to be a person in general. It's an environment for very specific types of people. There's no room for individuality usually. But I find that if you are capable of getting good at your job, if you have the dedication and the will and the will to learn, even if you're bad at first, the will to learn, you can command a respect that a neurodivergent person would not be capable of commanding in a school environment. So I loved that. It was great.
That's really, really cool. And that's spectacular. I think the reason why I like talking about your story so much and bringing it up is because of just how much like a victory lap of a story it is, you know? It just seems such a... Yeah, it's like you defied so many different odds too. It's not just a... You know, every success story, of course, you know, but like I personally really love the underdog stories, and I really love, pun intended, underdog. But I really love the fact that you went through so many different things and the odds were stacked against you in a way, you know? And you still succeeded. You still found your way through, and I think that's really fucking cool. That's really fucking sick.
Thank you, Hex.
Yeah. And I think this goes out to everybody who's going through something, you know? Maybe, you know, not the most popular person in school, or you like unconventional things, and you're just like, how do I change? You don't have to fucking change. Just look at Mary. Just be yourself. Just be cringe and be free, you know? Do the stuff that you like. That's really cool of a story.
Something I like to say is that you don't need to change, but that doesn't mean you can't try to improve.
True.
You can make yourself a better version of yourself.
Very true. And I think that's how you should go about things generally, you know? You really try and improve and figure out how to best go through life being yourself still, but then making these little tweaks to yourself where you can. I think that's fucking inspiring as fuck, honestly. Have you ever been recognized in public? I think that's interesting. No way. You have?
Yeah. Like a few times. It's happened twice outside of an anime convention.
Okay, tell me about it. What the fuck happened?
At anime conventions, it happens. One time I was at a restaurant with a few of my friends, and a guy went like, "Mary?" And that took me by deep surprise.
I can imagine. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh my god.
But that one is not, because he had recognized me from an anime convention in Denmark. So that wasn't just because of my voice or anything like that. it was simply because he had seen me at my booth at an anime convention. Another time was at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a guy. I was like sitting there, I was talking shit with the boys, we were playing games, all of that.
Yeah.
And then one guy like, "Are you Merryweather?" And I just said no, and I walked away.
You fucking said.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
you
said no and walked away. No,
Okay,
I wasn't in Merryweather mode. I was in Yu-Gi-Oh Dweeb
You were
mode.
like, no. Time
Nah.
to the duel, bitch.
Not right now.
Yeah. Like, no, time.
Not now.
How would you differentiate? Like, is Mary? You don't have to tell me specifically, but is Mary far different from what you are like in real life?
No, I'm like this.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
very
it's
much
pretty
like
much the same with me. Like, pretty much the same. It's probably more like sad and emo in like real life, but I think I'm pretty much the same. I think you can attest to this, right?
Yes. Now you're exactly the same when you called me off.
It's just too. I think it's too. For me at least, right? It's too exhausting to be too many different, like to be two different people all the time. So I would much rather just be me the whole way through, and
Yes.
yeah, just keep it that way. But that's insane that you've been recognized before. I haven't been recognized yet, partly because I don't.
You want to see you on the flag of Puerto Rico?
Yeah, show me. I want to see that. I've been actually fucking curious about it.
So this is I'm gonna send it to you now.
Okay. Can't wait to see me in the flag of Puerto Rico. What the fuck?
Here you go.
That's so fucking cute. What the fuck?
Sicklings and Dog Army made it together.
That's so cute. What the fuck? I'm just standing there.
You should show your chat.
Okay, let me show them. You want to see this, John? YouTube chat is broken. I swear, like it stops working for me every once in a while. It's so
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Neil needs to get his shit straight. Okay, everybody. So this is me in the canvas. So for those of you who are uninitiated or unaware, there's this basically, how would you describe this? Like pixel art, basically, where you can draw anything on a specific canvas.
Yes, so it is a massive pixel illustration that is currently being run by CDogVA,
Yeah.
who is a Twitch streamer,
Yeah.
and he has he's basically made it so that you can put 1 pixel per minute. But this is a massive canvas, so you need a big community to be able to put something. So me and the Dog Army, we've been putting little chippies of our friends on there, and
This
like
is so
finding
cute.
little corners. We
This
made an
is so
alliance with
cute.
Neurosama, the AI VTuber, so that we could get protection. And
Wait, we really made a pact with Neurosama? That's fucking
yeah,
cool.
we did.
That's
This
fucking
one, we
cool.
have a pact with the nation of Puerto Rico, who gave permission for you to be added to that
Let's
flag.
go, Puerto Rico. I love you. Let's fucking go.
There's also a little Sickling owl in the northern part of it, and yes,
Yeah.
But I've been adding my friends in because I know some of them, like Uni and Dia, haven't been able to stream lately because they're in France. I think they're for TwitchCon. So we added them in, and we added me in, and we also added Aza in, Aza from Virtual Real, because I know he has no idea what this is. He's not from this part of the internet.
Yeah.
I showed it to him, and he basically just went, "Oh, cool, thanks." No fucking idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Aza's really cool though, yeah.
Yeah, I love Asa.
That's really freaking sick, honestly. And I don't know how people manage to like work together. I can't even work with myself to do things. How do people work with each other to do things? To be honest, I'm better at working with people than I am working with myself. My brain is so stupid. Know what I mean?
Sorry for chewing.
No, you're okay.
Having a
What are you eating?
Little drink snack. I'm eating crackers, rice crackers.
Ooh, you know what I have to eat right now?
What do you have?
I have Skittles.
What?
Skittles.
That's a unique drink snack. That's not a bar food.
I know, right? It's like, it's fucking Skittles. I'm like a fucking child out here. Might as well have Dino Nuggies.
That's crazy.
Skittles and whiskey, baby. The fucking combo of a lifetime.
Skittles and whiskey. You know what that reminds me of? You ever seen Kingsman?
I love Kingsman. I've watched both of them.
There's that one scene where Samuel Jackson goes like, a McKellen 35 neat and a Big Mac. That's his favorite food.
Yeah. I think he even had that during the scene where they were dining together, right?
Yeah.
I think what was his name? Eggsy or something like that?
Eggsy. Oh, I love Eggsy.
Eggsy was in the house and he was dining. Yeah, that was fucking cool. I love Kingsman, man.
No, he wasn't dining with Eggsy. He was dining with Eggsy's mentor.
Oh yeah, the guy with the glasses. Galahad or something.
Galahad.
Like yeah.
Galahad, yes.
Yeah.
They're named after Arthurian knights.
It's fucking sick. I like Kingsman Secret Service.
Yes.
I can't take the accent seriously sometimes though.
Oh yeah, the British accent.
You think the British people, once they go home, they just turn their accents
British
off?
quote-unquote people? No, I'm joking. I love British people. They turn their accents off. You mean they just
yeah, like
hello everybody, it's me, the British man. Hello. What's going on? And then they get home and it's like, hey man, what's up?
Yeah. You think like Mista and Vox and like all those people, like once they get into
it's all
house,
fake.
It's
all
okay,
fucking fake. Yeah, they just turn off the they just turn off the accents when they go off stream.
Yeah, I'm done, and then they just okay. I'm happy I'm not alone though. I'm happy I'm not alone.
I was watching this. I was watching TikToks, and there was this thing which was like American gangster versus British roadman, and it's like two kind of two kind of delinquent characters.
Yeah.
Like an American delinquent type coming to England and seeing one of their quote unquote roadmen, which is also one of the it's one of those guys who'll steal your phone and then get on a moped and drive off.
Yeah.
It's that kind of and just them arguing with each other, and it's got like episodes and stuff. It's crazy.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, the roadman. It's funny. It's a funny name for a delinquent type character.
Well, I swear they have the same thing in. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in Australia they call them the same thing, like a roadman. Yeah.
I mean, Australians are basically just scuffed Brits. Well, not scuffed Brits. They're like
Brits.
They're like do you know the history of Australia?
I am completely unaware. I barely even know the history.
For some reason, my audience is like filled with Australians, so they're gonna get really mad at me now.
Okay.
Yeah. Already. Excuse me.
I see it. Yeah. Hey. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the history of Australia is it's basically a prison island. Okay. So all the British, they had all of these criminals that they didn't wanna just have them. They didn't commit crimes bad enough for execution, but they didn't just wanna have them permanently in the prison system either. So they decided, you know what? We're just gonna send them all off to this faraway island we found. There's a bunch of weird animals on this island. It's like these massive rats that jump around and kick things, and there's these like there's platypuses and massive tarantula spiders and stuff.
Okay.
They'll die off eventually. They'll die. We'll send them down there, work in the mines. You know, they'll die off eventually. No, they didn't, and they created a whole nation. and now we've got like the most hardcore, battle-hardened Brits living in Australia among crocodiles and kangaroos that'll like the kangaroos, they're fucking dangerous, by the way, Hex.
Oh yeah, they're fucking massive and they can like really kick the shit
out. Yeah, they can fuck you up. They can kick your organs like out of your body. It's crazy. No, and then Australia just became like an insane. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like with America, you know, how the people who went to like the forefathers of the people who went to America were all the Europeans who were crazy enough to get on a steamboat for like 4 months to travel to some place where they have no connections.
Yeah.
And their descendants is that. By the way, can I out you?
Yeah, wait, you of course.
Hex doesn't realize he's screen sharing his entire screen to me, and he's just like fucking browsing Twitter while talking to me. He's just going through his art tag
going
and
through the
stuff.
live tag, going through you and everything. Yeah, you can see that. I do this. This is what I mean. I don't have the ability to hyper focus because like I get so anxious. Like if you could see me in real life right now, I'm bouncing my leg up and down, which is a habit that my grandfather honestly had. Maybe is anxiety hereditary?
I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah.
You think it is?
I think it might be, but I could be wrong at the same time. I think you might be more likely to have anxiety based off of... I think it might be. Yes, it is, they said. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I wish I wasn't anxious.
I'm so anxious all the time. How does that work for you? Is it difficult for you?
Yeah.
What do you get anxious about?
I'm mad. I'm mad lately. Because
really? Okay, tell me
I'm not really mad. It's just I saw a few people say something like, "Oh, Mary must be making bank in VTubing, blah 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 blah." Not compared to before. I gotta be honest with you, Hex. If we're talking money, I was earning more before I was a VTuber.
Okay.
Because I was writing like 3 original webtoons
every single day. Yeah. And you've shown these to me too on call.
Yeah.
You've shown me how successful your fucking webtoons can get. They're massively successful. So like I don't like Mary's not fucking capping, you know.
But see, the thing about being on a webtoon, right? The thing about being on webtoon is that you don't really make friends. You make friendly colleagues. You make people who they will be friends with you out of solidarity as fellow creatives, but they're not going to sit and play Among Us with you. They don't have time for that because they're drawing £80 a week, so they're not going to have time for that. Like Uru-chan and Rachel, they're not going to sit down and play fucking Apex Legends with me. They don't have time for that shit. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, of course.
They got work to do, you know? So it's hard to make friends that have time for you in the webtoon space. But when I joined as a VTuber about 3 years ago, I had so much fun because I finally, it was part of the project to have fun with each other, you know? It was part of the fun. So, we all got our business, we all got our streaming, and we're having fun together, streaming. And, but we can have fun together, we can stream together, we can play games together, and it's all part of our project. It's all part of our job that we get to have fun together. And that was that's the perfect thing for me. That is the perfect thing for me. And I enjoyed joining, and I even put together this whole brief for my studio where it was let's create VTuber lore videos, because I noticed some people had 2-minute lore videos and stuff, and I was like, we can do longer than that. We can make longer lore videos. Yeah. So we
and that's where you began, kind of, with these lore videos, and
and it was
and then the webtoon writing kind of coincided with you being able to write lore videos and everything.
Yes, it was. I actually paused a lot of my webtoons in order to have time for VTuber lore.
Oh, okay.
But see, the thing is that the average lore video we do. Not the average. A lot of the lore videos we do, we actively lose money on. A lot of them, we go beyond what we're asked and beyond what we're paid for, because I want to, just purely because I want to have my script be good and be illustrated in the proper way. So I'll often spend more money than we earn, and I'll tell the we definitely did that a lot lately.
And I see this. I completely believe it. Because 6 minutes of a lore video, let's just say, or 7 minutes, and then having all of these voice actors, artists being paid, and how much you charge, you are definitely at a loss there. And Mary, you're just
for the most we charge. The most we've charged is $20,000 for a lore video. but that's also for like 20-minute lore videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, $20,000! That's way too much." But you gotta imagine, like, that's for like 200 illustrations, and like, let's say you only pay for the illustrations. That's $100 per illustrations. That's actually pretty low compared to how most people charge. That's like less than half of what most people charge, and on top of that, we have video editors, motion animators, audio mixers, voice actors. Well, usually the voice actors is just the VTuber and their friends, but yes.
Yeah.
So it's a whole thing, but
sick, yeah.
Yeah, mostly we lose money on it. It's a whole thing, but I'm in VTubing because it's fun, and I'm in VTubing because I want to make friends and stuff, and I'm glad I met you because of that.
He doesn't need VTubing, everybody. People who think that you need VTubing or you need specific, like, I've told I think we're similar in this sense. I don't give a fuck about the cloud, you know. I don't give a fuck about the fame. Like, I give a fuck about making cool things that I like doing, cultivating a community that I genuinely love and care for. And I'm very fucking clingy with the Sicklings always. And I think that
I love the Sicklings. They're very sweet to you.
I fucking love them. I love them so much. But like, I think that, I don't need that. And you're very similar. So people who say that Mary, I'm sorry, like, and maybe this is too tongue-in-cheek, but to say that Mary cloud chases or Mary does something, you know, to chase the fame, I think is the most ridiculous thing, because there's nothing beneficial there for him. You know what I mean? It's kind of
it's just cool to get to hang out with people like you and stuff. Yeah, like
that's what I
in another timeline, I'd just be a fan, but now I get to hang out with you on stream, and it's great.
I love hanging out with like cool people. You know, like, generally speaking, I'm pretty busy because I just suck at work, but I fucking love hanging out with people and just like sharing life experiences and doing cool shit like that. You know, I feel like that's how life, at least for me, is the best lived, and I enjoy it very heavily. It's crazy that you lose money in lore videos consistently, though, and I think like that is
not all of them. Sometimes I'm not allowed to. My management go like, "No, Mary, no. Businesses are meant to make profit.
To break even at least, Mary.
Can you break even for once?"
I fucking
Mary,
love that.
we're low on money. Come on. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do 5 Raid Shadow Legends, whatever.
That sounds. I'm you know, whenever I talk to you and Aoife, I'm always gonna think of that now in my head. That's how Aoife sounds like to me, canonically in my mind now. Hello, eggs. Not the Raid Shadow Legends.
No, Aoife is not in charge of that part of the company.
Okay,
we have a different lady called Cassandra.
Okay, shout out Cassandra. What's up, Cassandra?
Yes, she's the one yelling at me over the money part.
Does she sound like Mary? You mustn't do that, Mary.
No, that is a crude parody. That's not what she sounds like.
Okay.
Not quite.
Cassandra, I think you're cool. Okay, even if Mary is a little bit of a mean bean, I think you're really cool.
Ayo.
What was your biggest inspiration getting into writing in the first place? Like, when did you even begin? Were you writing were you like one of those kids that were writing like when they were like 3 years old or some shit, or like 4 years old?
Yes.
Really?
So the earliest I can remember, and I still have these. Do you know those like little coffee filters?
Coffee filters, yeah.
Yeah, like coffee filter. You put them in the coffee machine. You know, they're shaped like a cylinder kind of thing.
Yeah. I know.
So my dad used to like take those and like staple them together.
Okay.
And then we would make stories on them, like little comics,
oh,
like little flip books, and we would draw on each page the story.
Okay.
And I have some of them, and there's like dinosaurs on them and stuff. I have no idea what the story was about, but we would do that together. And then when I got older, I would read Sherlock Holmes, and I would try to write stories myself. And then that was me in like early middle school. And then
so
I
sweet.
would, when I became, I think I was like 14 or 15 or something. I went to an anime convention and it was when I met Joachim, who is the artist we still use today. That's the very powerful artist who can draw like 200 illustrations in a month if he needs to.
Yeah.
And I approached him, and I was like, "Do you want to draw my manga?" It's like a fucking teenager, right? Now the person next to him had already said no to me, and he clearly heard that. So, but Joachim was too sweet, so he said like, "Maybe someday."
I want to meet this man. I want to meet this, not this man, but this entity. You know,
he's very lovely. He's a bit shy though,
it's okay.
But he's very nice.
It's okay. I have so many questions. Like, what was that like? Like, those were some of your earliest memories, like being able to spend time with your dad and writing in those coffee filters and spending time with him like that. Did you enjoy that? Like, was that an enjoyable moment for you in your life? Would you like relate that to a positive, fun memory?
Yeah. Yes. It was. I miss my dad. He unfortunately passed away a few years ago, but he was very nice, and I have a lot of good childhood memories. Like, he would, we would build robots together, like these big, stupid, like they weren't real robots. It was just, boxes and stuff put together, wires to make it look like it was a robot, and then jump scare my sister with it. And we would, another thing we would do is, I had these Beyblades. Did you ever play Beyblades when you were little?
I played Beyblades for sure. Yeah.
My dad, you know how there was these cores inside of it?
Yeah.
The metal cores. I asked my dad to help me make a metal core that could beat everyone else.
Oh.
And my dad, having been like he was a trained blacksmith.
No fucking way. You guys are just all fucking cool. You all like belong in the medieval age, like, oh man.
Well, it was a bit more of a modern version of a blacksmith. Yeah. He made like pipes and stuff.
That's so cool, though. Still.
So he made like a custom Beyblade core, and it actually ripped a kid's Beyblade in half.
Holy shit! That's a fucking anime moment right there. Jesus.
Yeah, I got to be an anime villain.
Yeah. See, you're not a fucking anime protagonist. That's like a villain kind of.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
It was so fun. And I won against everyone's Beyblades until I ripped one of the Beyblades in half, and then they didn't want to play with me if I was going to use the big beast Beyblade anymore. So.
Oh my god!
But I wonder where that Beyblade went. Must have been somewhere.
That's fucking cool. Mary's the main character, actually. That's so fucking cool. I'm certain your father would be incredibly proud of you and what you've achieved right now, and to see. What, like 20, like you said 20 employees under you? That's fucking cool. He would have been so proud. That would have been so fucking cool to see. And I'm proud of you, everybody is too. That's so cool, man.
Well, the whole thing about my father was kind of weird towards the end, because... Do you want to hear a bit about it? I don't know if it's too much information.
No, please, I'd love to, genuinely. I'm just sipping on my whiskey and, this thing.
After he passed away, there was we were contacted by a bunch of lawyers.
Okay.
Because he owned half the house. My mom owned one half, he owned the other half.
Okay.
A lawyer contacted us, the lawyer lady, and she was like, "So, do you want to take over your father's inheritance?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I mean, sure, what does that mean, right?" And she was like, "Well, that means you can get the half of the house, but you would have to take over his debt." I was like, "Okay, his debt." I didn't know he had a debt, because he'd basically been living very, very, or very, very little. Like, he was suffering from cancer for like a long period before he died.
Yeah.
It's okay. It was a long time ago, but so before he died, he was suffering from cancer for a long time, so he couldn't work. He was basically just living on his own in this like tiny little house, and he had help from my grandma and my mom, and he bought nothing. He basically just lived off what he had.
A very simple life, yeah.
So I asked, what debt? Like, how much did he owe? It was like the equivalent of $1.5 million.
Oh my fucking God. Oh, Jesus.
How?
Yeah.
To who? And they're like, we can't tell you unless you're the inheritor. I was like, well, I'm not going to inherit $1.5 million of debt. I'm not going to do that. And
crazy. What the
and the lady
fuck?
was like trying to get money out of my mom, and my mom was like, well, I mean, I can't pay that amount, so what about the other half of the house? Because like he's dead, so what's going to happen to that house? Well, that half of the house would then go to the creditors, the people who he owed money to.
He was indebted to, yeah.
Yeah. And my mom was like, okay, so can I buy it from them? And the lady was like, yeah, how much money do you have? My mom offered something. I think it was like, must have been $100,000, not even, probably even less. Like, I don't remember exactly how much she offered. But it was something crazy like that. And I then said, like, she then said, oh, that's not enough. And at that point I was like, Mom, stop. We need to talk to our own lawyer. Don't offer them more money.
Yeah,
we talked to our own lawyer.
Yeah.
And our own lawyer basically just told us, just tell them to fuck off. Because what are they going to fucking do? Sell half a house? Who are they going to sell half a house to?
Yeah, exactly.
No one's going to buy half a house. Were they going to come live with you? Right?
Exactly. That makes sense. Well, did you never found out what your father owed, right?
No. I never ever found out. And like
Interesting.
when I was I'd been living in Japan back then, but I came home for the funeral. And we had our childhood dog. But this is a story I've told on stream one time before.
Okay. I'd love to
We
hear
had my childhood dog, but my childhood dog was like 23 years old at this point. Like he was an old dog.
Old boy, yeah.
And after my dad passed away, we took my childhood dog. And I was like spending a few more days with him. And then one night, he wanted to go outside. I heard him like whimpering at the back door. He wanted to go into the garden. I let him into the garden, but it was very black. It was very dark. I was all alone in the house at that point. And I checked outside the house, and I noticed that he wasn't there. So I went to check out on the street. Maybe he went out on the street, and I looked like way down the street. There he was, my childhood dog. He was walking off, and like I yelled at him. I was like, his name was Mac. Mac, where are you going? And he stopped and looked at me. So like I walked closer to him, and then he continued walking, and I just decided to walk after him. Just walked behind him.
Yeah, kind of just follow him. Yeah.
Yeah. So he walked around the corner to this old tree, and I noticed that my mom is in chat. By the way, she doesn't speak a lot of English, but she heard me say the dog's name.
Hi, Mama Merriweather. Hello.
Yeah, she always joins my chat. It's incredibly embarrassing.
Hi, Mom.
That's why I can't do ASMR, Hex.
Okay, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, my mom. If my mom saw that I was doing ASMR, my mom's a bit of like, she's a bit crazy. So she'd be like, "Oh, that's my son right there. Yeah, that's Ryan."
Oh, honestly, my mom would be the same way. She's very southern. She's Turkish.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what she used to do?
Tell me.
She used to sit down, like when I started VTubing, she used to sit down in front of the big TV in the living room back when I was living there, and she would write down every time I got a sub, and like every time I got a donation and every time I got a sub, and then at the end she would like tally up how much I earned.
Okay. So that is so fucking sweet. My mom is silly because my mom would go to my chat, right? And I've never told the Sicklings this, but my mom vaguely knows what I meant. She doesn't know my channel name, and she's very like very bad with technology that way, but she knows that my community is called the Sicklings. So she sees the chat sometimes, and I've shown her the chat, and like she will look at the chat and the messages for 10-15 minutes, and then she will like tell me right after and be like, "Oh, there's lots of pretty girls here." She's so fucking funny. She's like she's always like she's fucking crazy. But But yeah, moms are the best for sure.
What do you call your mom in your fan base? Can I?
What do I call
Mama Haywire?
Yeah, Mama Haywire is pretty much what I
Really?
call it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mama Haywire. What do you call yours in yours?
Mama Weather.
Mama Weather, it's so cute. What the fuck?
Yes.
It's so cute. Okay. Tell me the story about Mac. I'm so invested.
Okay.
You old tree.
It's okay. So he walked around to this old tree, and he stood there for like a few minutes, and then I was just like, Mac, you wanna go home with me? And he walked home with me. He just started walking the other way, and then I think it was like a few days after that he passed away. That was like the last time I went for a walk with my dog, because he could barely walk at that point. But see, here's the funny thing.
Interesting.
So my dad had always had trouble with like just the system and debtors and like all that kind of thing. And he always hated those types of people. He always despised them.
Okay.
So I have a theory. I think because he never asked for money or anything like that. My mom and my grandma, they were so surprised when they found out how much
so
he
they
owed.
were equally surprised when they found out.
Yeah, they were
he
equally
owed,
surprised. No one knew he owed that much, and there was no sign that he owed that much because he didn't own anything that would cost much at all. He wasn't into gambling. He wasn't into drinking or anything like that. Like nothing. And by the way, you would think like, oh, it was for his cancer treatment. No, that's free in Denmark, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
you're right.
Hospitals,
healthcare,
right. Healthcare is free in Denmark, so it wasn't for that either. So there was no like he was driving the same old car for years. There was no indication of where that money could have come from. And what I also realized about my dog is that the way my dog walked that night, around the corner to that tree, that was the walk that he always used to do with my dad. It was the last walk we ever went on, and he walked out there on his own. He walked the route he went with my dad on his own, with me following behind him. I have a theory that my dad might have taken out a massive loan because, another thing, because I was in Japan, right? During the final, 24 hours or something like that, when he was alive.
Okay.
At one point, he called me, and he was trying to talk to me about something. He was trying to tell me something, but he was way too, delirious and
weak.
Yeah, and weak, and he was he was on a lot of drugs, probably from the hospital. He couldn't talk.
Yeah.
He really couldn't talk.
Yeah.
So I just told him to I think I couldn't understand him. So we finished the call, and I sent him a text message to call when he felt a bit better, so I could understand him better. And he just gave me a thumbs up. I couldn't understand what he was saying. He was just talking. So I think this is my weird theory.
Okay.
I think he knew, because none of us knew that he didn't tell any of us that his cancer was getting that bad either.
Advanced, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't tell us anything about that. I had no idea. I was surprised. At one point when my mom gave me the nurse on the phone, I asked, when's he gonna get better? And she was like, well, he's in delirium, so he's probably got a few hours left. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Jesus. So I have a theory. I think he kept it hidden, that he was it was getting worse as cancer. He kept it hidden from everyone. I think he took out a loan before he died. A very big loan of money.
Yeah.
And I think he hid it somewhere.
Oh.
And I think he was trying to tell me where when he called me. That's my theory.
Oh.
And if it was a story, if I was writing a story,
Yeah.
I suppose I would have written, what's a clue that a character in a story could have received in such a situation? What's a clue? Where my dog walked.
Yeah, where your dog was, the tree, yeah.
The tree, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like,
Mary, you are the main character of Mary.
no,
You are the main fucking character. We are just living in your world. That's fucking insane.
no, I don't
crazy.
think so. I don't know. Maybe
Did you
it's
ever
just,
visit the tree or no?
No, it's still at home. I guess someday I'll go see if I can dig something up there.
Yeah.
But the tree's still there. But I like to imagine. Also, another theory I also had where the money could have gone is he had that old car, that ancient fucking destroyed car he always drove around. It was the only thing he left my mom and me. My mom sold it for like $200 or something like that. I like to. Could that money have been hidden in that car?
Possibly.
But
And the person who received it, if they found it, they probably would never tell you guys, right? Because they found like a massive wealth of money. Yeah.
But it was sold to some student girl, and it was like a friend of my mom's daughter who was going to university and needed a car.
Yeah.
And she complained about how it smelled of dog. But I like to think, this is my headcanon, that maybe one day she one of the doors fucking fell off and all the money popped out of like the inside of the door.
That's
and
so
I like
funny.
to, if that happened, I would honestly be happy. Because like my dad was always like, he fucking hated the banks and the creditors and stuff like that. Wouldn't that have been an amazing like
Revenge story? Yeah, that kind of would be, honestly.
just like fuck with them at the
cool.
end. Just fuck with them a bit.
Yeah. Kind of just like one last final fuck you, before heading off. That's so sweet. And I don't know, I think that's a sweet headcanon too, because the fact that he tried to tell you,
Yeah.
I don't think it was necessarily just a big fuck you to the bank, but also I love you to you, one last, hey, I did something crazy and I don't have much to give you, but I committed war crimes before I died.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, actually.
One thing that makes the story all the more funny is my dad looks like he is the spitting image of Walter White.
No fucking way. You are fucking
you wanna see?
with me. Okay, yeah, show me. No fucking way.
No, it's true.
Fucking way.
It's actually true. Hold on, let me show you.
Okay,
this is my dog. This is my dad and my dog. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Let me just go in here.
This goes to the grave with me. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hold on.
No way.
Mary, that thing.
Mary, we have to cook, Mary.
We have to cook, son.
Mary, we have to cook, son.
I hid $1.5 million in a tree. Hold on, I need to log into my.
I can just imagine every single Danish sickling and like dog army is like looking at their fucking trees right now in their backyard, just searching, probing every goddamn tree they see around in Denmark now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hold on, I got him.
Okay, Mary's the god. Yeah. Mary's in his villain arc right now, man. It's crazy.
Hold on.
Okay, take your time.
Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm logging in. Give it a moment. I always hate logging into my personal account because there's like 50 billion goddamn messages that I've never responded.
You're all good, yeah. I have that too, once in a while.
It's like all my friends I abandoned, and I always like, I'm gonna message them, and I never do.
Yeah, I carry you.
Because I moved to Japan, And, okay, here he is.
Okay. Ready.
This is my dad, and this is my dog. You can see Mac as well.
Can't wait to see Mac.
There you go.
Oh shit! I see it.
Yeah, he looks like Walter White, right?
Yeah. Oh, Mac is can I say the breed?
Yeah.
He's a border collie.
Yeah.
He's such a good boy. Look at him. Who's a good boy?
Yeah.
He does look like a little bit like Walter White, though. For real.
Oh, you should see him without the beard. He would look exactly like Walter.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Oh my god. Mary, I left $1.5 million, Mary. to grab it before they do. Woof, woof. Thank you for the 3 months, man. That's so sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sickling for 3 months. That's so cool though, and Mac is such a good boy.
Yeah.
Was he was he a good boy? Was he always like?
He was a good boy. He was a crazy one. Like he at his prime, he could run like crazy.
Oh yeah, border collies are crazy.
Much,
yeah.
That's nice.
You like dogs, man? I'm sure you love dogs.
I'm a dog, so.
You love them so much you became.
No, it's always a dog.
I love dogs.
That's the funny thing about my law is that no part of my law has any relevance to the fact that I'm a dog.
Just a fucking dog.
I just am. It's an unspoken detail.
Oh my fucking god.
That I'm a dog.
This man is fucking insane. You just simply are what you are, you know, you don't fucking
started talking about my dad like when I got drunk, started talking about my conspiracy theory.
I fucking love that, by the way. I fucking love that conspiracy theory. I did not. This is why everybody. I wanted. It's just so fucking entertaining to talk to Mary. Don't you agree, everybody? It's like so. It's such a storied individual, and I get to share my stories, so I never feel like you're talking too much or anything, because I'm always like, I can talk about my stuff too. You know, we just chilling.
But I guess with regards to the story, there's always the potential that he did not do it on purpose, and it was just like bills that kept coming in and stuff like you know that thing they do where they add percentages if you don't pay it back.
And stuff like and that. It just built up through the years. Yeah.
It's always a potential that happened, but I choose to believe that he hit $1.5 million in Danish cash in the old car that we sold for $200 to a student.
Yeah, I would choose to believe that too. That's a better story, honestly. I fucking love that story.
Yeah.
But still, that interest build up though, to equal $1.5 million.
I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that gets me, right. It's an unrealistic amount considering he bought nothing like worth that.
$400,000, $500,000, even $600,000, even. Fine, you know, like okay, that's like through 20 years of unpaid debt and interest. I don't know.
X?
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Hello, Governor. My internet disconnected for a second there. Hello?
It sounded like you imploded.
Yeah, what did it sound like when I disconnected, by the way?
Nothing. He just like 1.5
$1.5 million. That just doesn't seem, you know, feasible.
Yeah.
I choose to believe he hid it too. Maybe he hid it in the coffin with him.
That's why it was so heavy.
Maybe it's buried. I can't wait to do that to my child though when I'm about to perish, and I'll just be like, I left $1.5 million in.
And then die. Oh my god.
That's what's gonna happen.
Just keep them looking.
Yeah.
Oh god. Give them something to dream about.
What I'm gonna do is we're gonna die at the same time, Mary. I've already asked Father, Mother Fate. So I'm gonna say, Mary knows where I hid it. Just ask him. And then when you die,
just start at One Piece. Oh,
the God. One Piece is real, everyone. Yeah, that's really cool, though.
I feel very drunk.
Do you really? You're a lightweight like me too.
Yes.
Oh, very lightweight. Would you ever do an offline collab with me?
Yes.
Teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh with cards. Can I borrow your deck? I'll be very careful with your cards. Okay.
I need to get them next time I'm in Denmark. I'll go get them.
Okay.
Bring them back.
Okay. Do you have any rare ones? Like what? I've heard like some cards are like really rare and really cool, right?
I've got the first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon set, but it's not from the original pack.
Okay.
It's like from one of the later packs.
Ooh. That's really cool. You know what I have that's kind of rare? I have the Batman Volume 2 first issue. Yeah, I was a big
The
Batman fan.
Batman?
The Batman. I am the knight. I am Batman. Yeah.
That's funny because there was a bunch of people in my chat asking, "Can he say something from Batman? Can he say something from Batman?"
I am Batman. I'm closest to Kevin Conroy, like voice wise, than anything. Like rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Beautiful, beautiful man. But yeah, Kevin Conroy was such a big inspiration because I grew up watching the Batman animated series, and I collected Batman comics ever since then. So I bought a Batman comic back in the day, and I couldn't afford it because it was $10 back in the day, and I didn't have $10. Like, you know, even at like 13, 14, 15, I didn't have that kind of money. So I bought it. And now it's like really rare and really cool now. It hasn't increased in value all that much, but you know, I'm still banking on it. Maybe in the future it will. But I like Batman. Do you like Batman?
Nobody can do I wash until I put on the mask. Yeah, I like Batman.
He's really cool, isn't he? He's just like a little emo boy. Which Batman is your favorite?
My parents died, so I'm gonna punch people in weird costumes as an adult. I live in a cave with bats.
Who's your favorite Batman?
Alfred!
I don't think
Where's my bat credit card? Master Bruce, please.
Bruce. Well, I can be Batman and you can be Alfred. Oh my god, it works out
We
so
can,
perfectly,
yes.
yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh my god, we know what we're gonna cosplay as this Halloween. Holy fuck, let's do it.
Master Bruce, please. Our stock prices of Wayne Enterprises is down 50%. I don't care. I need to find a Joker. Just fucking run around in spandex punching the Joker.
I thought he was fucking Alfred there for a second. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. Oh god, no, I was punching the desk.
Okay,
You didn't hear that part.
Okay. We should do. Okay, we're gonna do an offline.
That would be
Batman
fucking
Alfred.
hilarious.
So,
That would be fucking hilarious. Can
that's
you
a
imagine?
real
Just put on like
motherfucking thing.
we can put on like PNG costume on top of our live
Oh,
2D.
yeah.
We put on. We do a little scene. We do a little Batman Robert ASMR scene. I don't know if NIJISANJI would be okay with that though, because that's kind of copyright infringement, isn't it?
I have no fucking clue. But you know,
We need to find something that's in the public
some
record.
things are worth getting in trouble.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hex.
Yeah, what's
2036. No, it's 2026. Mickey Mouse is gonna enter the public record. That's when you do Mickey Mouse ASMR.
Oh shit! Wait, what does that mean? So he's not copyrighted anymore.
He's not copyrighted anymore. Anyone can make anything with Mickey Mouse in 2026.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
That's when we do Mickey Mouse ASMR together.
I'm so doing it. Oh,
I'll be Minnie Mouse. You'll be
yeah, because they
you be
were kind
Mickey.
of made at the same time, right?
Yeah, they debuted in the same one, Steamboat Willie.
Oh my god,
I believe it was.
That's so fucking sick. Let's do it.
Hell
Actually,
yeah.
it's so
We
much
could do Winnie the Pooh ASMR right away, actually.
really.
Because that's public record. Yeah, someone made a scuffed horror movie of it already.
Oh fuck, that's fucking sick. That's really cool.
Yeah. You can dress up as Winnie the Pooh right now on an official NIJISANJI stream, and there would be no copyright infringement involved.
Oh my god, Staff is gonna be hearing from me. Oh my, I'm gonna be Staff's biggest nightmare the next few days. You fucking heard that. Winnie the Pooh is free game, everybody. Holy shit. I can't wait to do that. That's fucking cool.
You know, I remember someone, I remember a meme I saw, by the way.
Uh-huh.
It's a little crude.
Send it to me.
So someone was like, who the fuck came up with the name Winnie the Pooh? It's like, oh, I need a name for a children's character, a children's book character. Girl's name, the shit. Perfect. Brilliant.
Oh my god.
Girl's name, the shit.
Oh my god, Winnie the Pooh. Holy fucking fucking god. Why would that name convention is just so fucking odd to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone called me Eeyore growing up though because I sounded like him and my demeanor was just like him. You can imagine.
Holy shit! I just now realized you're the spitting image of
I'm
Eeyore.
literally fucking Eeyore, bro. Like even color, right? That's fucking sick.
Was that on purpose?
No, it's not.
That would be so funny.
I'm literally Eeyore. Like if Eeyore became an E-boy, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
This anime boy ified Eeyore.
Yeah.
That's
if
perfect.
Eeyore like to fuck. But I mean,
Whoa!
I think I can see the similarities. It's not too far off. I don't think that's too bad of a comparison.
Can you I just thought about something. You know your debut line?
Yeah.
Can you say it now?
I promise I won't let you go, baby.
No, that's not it. It was I'll never let you go, baby.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that it?
I fucking drunk.
You forgot. How do I remember it better than
because
you?
people meme the fuck out of it every time, and I repress it. You know, it's a repressed memory at this point. It's just
not gonna lie. I played that sound clip like 60 times on my stream minimum.
Know. It was. You know what? I remember the day that I was recording that too, and I was like, they're gonna fucking love this. They're gonna love it.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking go crazy. And nobody fucking everybody. They liked it, but for the wrong reasons.
At one point, I put on the Hex face, and I said, "I'll never let you go, baby." And then someone in chat went like, "Please let me go, Hex, please." No, I'll never let you go.
So
that made it kind of scary, you know. That made it a little yandere.
Oh yeah, true. It was kind of meant to be that way too.
I'll never let you leave, baby.
to be fair though, if I had
That's
recorded
dark.
that,
That's kind of dark.
If I recorded that not sick, I think that would have been so much better. Would have been better.
I fucking love that I predicted that.
Oh yeah, you did.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, you did.
That like I said on stream when you announced, like, all we had from you was that voice clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you announced XSOLEIL and all we had from you was that voice clip, I was like, guys, wouldn't it be fucking hilarious
if he was just
sick? If he was just sick and now he has to keep up the act because he was sick.
Yeah.
He was sick and he got picked for NIJISANJI because his voice was very deep and sexy, but he just had a cold.
Yeah,
and now he has to keep up the act.
I have to keep it up the whole time now, guys. Keep it up the whole fucking. You were right. I think the depth was still there, so my voice is really that deep, but the rasp is fucking ridiculous.
I love that you were actually like sick.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
Sick.
It's so
bad cold. I thought it was. I think I'm not sure if it was like COVID, but I think it might have been COVID specifically. I was just so sick sounding. I promise I'll never let you go, baby. I said that.
Okay, now I'm getting Mandela effect. Now I'm getting Mandela.
No.
effect.
I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go.
Are you sure?
Go. What is it actually? Holy fuck!
What the fuck is it? Hold on, let me go check. I'm getting it.
Right
I'm
now.
getting Mandela effect now.
True. Fuck. I Pavlov.
That's your music
sorry.
video. Hold on. Where's your announcement? Teaser. XSOLEIL debut.
Okay,
10th of December.
Let's see.
The
side.
Let's see.
Promise I won't let you go,
It's
baby.
the most replayed part. Why is it
Wait.
Do you see?
Yeah, it's the most replayed
part. What the fuck?
It's just because of me,
No
Hex. I replayed it like
way.
60 fucking times.
No fucking way.
I can't fucking believe you're right, by the way. It's I promise I won't let you go, baby.
Oh my God, I'm
It's
right.
not I'll never let you go. I actually
promise I won't let you go.
Myself.
It's not I promise I'll never let you go. I promise I won't let you go, baby.
I promise I won't let you go, baby. I thought it was I'll never let you go, baby.
Me too.
I convinced myself
Holy
that it was that.
shit, I Mandela affected myself too. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane. Do you remember what Doppio's was?
Out of sight, but never out of mind. That was his.
Was it out of sight or out of scythe?
Out of scythe. Like, yeah, like it was supposed to
Like
be a
the
pun.
garden, like the garden,
Yeah, like the garden.
the garden appliance.
Yeah, the garden. Out of sight, but never out of your mind.
What the fuck is that? What the
I
fuck
don't
kind of
know.
opening line is that, by the way?
I don't know. He was fucking shitting. You know what? I'm gonna just expose all of XSOLEIL. I told all of XSOLEIL what my line was, and then all of them were like, "Holy shit, Hex, that's so cool!" And then they were just laughing at me behind the scenes. I didn't know this until later on. They fucking told me. They were like, "We just wanted you to make. We wanted everybody to make fun of you." I'm like, "What? You fucking knew that I was sending myself into doom, and you just wanted everybody to make fun of me." But, you know,
I just imagine all of them in a voice chat like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good,
that's
Hex, yeah? Go, Hex, go!
do
Oh my
it.
God.
I'm just like, I
can't
can't.
go.
And I was like,
What
okay,
else?
thanks, guys. I'm really sick right now, so I hope like it'll sound okay. And then they just fucked me over.
What's Meloco's? Do you remember Meloco's?
Meloco's was, I hear them calling me. I think.
I can hear them calling you. Pretty close, yeah.
I can hear them calling me, yeah.
Let's hear Ver.
What's fair? Let's see what your soul has to say.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Ayo. And
Ayo.
Kotoka?
I know them better than mine. Kotoka's is one touch and you're mine. Right?
Just one touch in your mind.
Just
Close.
one touch. Yeah,
Very close.
Yeah. I think they all did really good ones, and then mine is just fucked. Like mine is like scary and like yandere and like what the fuck did he just say? I think Doppie's and mines are just the most surreal ones, you know, like
Yeah, you start out strong, don't you? Because
do.
you have like Doppio and then yours, and it's like
yeah.
it's really fucking surreal. Like especially
really
Doppio's. It's
yeah.
like out of sight.
What the
fuck
did
are you
just
saying?
fucking say?
What are you saying, Doppio?
What
And
the
by the way,
fuck is he
what the fuck
cooking?
kind of name is Doppio Dropscythe anyway, by the way? What the fuck kind of name
Hex
is
was
it?
kind of normal. Haywire is a little bit odd, but you know the Hex was okay. But then Doppio was like okay.
I have a headcanon about you guys.
Oh, you tell me what it is. Tell me.
I don't think those are your true names.
Oh really?
I don't think any of you use your true names.
Oh really? What
I
would
think
our true
these
names
are
be?
I think these are code names.
Okay. What name would you give me then if I was like? What do I look like?
Evan Johnson.
I fucking hate you. I should never ask you.
Evan Johnson.
Evan
Also known
Johnson.
as Hex Haywire, codename Hex Haywire.
Works at Walmart.
That's during the day.
Yeah, during the day. Walmart employee by day, VTuber by night. Evan Johnson. What about Kotoka? What would you give Kotoka?
Kotoka. I don't know. Like Kotoka would probably just be like a super normal Japanese name, right? Like
Yeah.
something like just like Airi Nakamura. Just super normal.
That's normal. Yeah. I
Yeah.
see that. What about Ver?
Yeah. Oh. I want to give him a weird name, but like it shouldn't be a weird name. It should just be something like Anton Bruchuskujubuskujubu.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What about Doppie? Doppie's is perfect. Doppie was born to do what he was born to do.
Doppio Dropscythe. I got it. Okay. Hold on.
Tell me.
I need to write it down to organize it for.
Okay. He's cooking.
Danny Smith.
Danny Smith.
Danny Smith.
I like that. Danny Smith, Evan Johnson, Irie Nakamura, and
Anton Brushnushkujubushku.
I fucking can't
And
take it.
I guess Meloco. What would Meloco be?
Yeah, what would Meloco be?
Meloco would just be Mel. No surname.
Mel. Just Mel.
Mel, no surname.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about letting you write the lore video now, Mary. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
No!
No, it's gonna happen. You can literally put the most ridiculous shit in it, and I'd be like, yeah, that's canon. That's true. I really was born in the pack of wolves.
Do you remember when I made up fake powers for all of you? Like your useless secondary powers?
I remember one of us had an indestructible RC car.
Yes.
And one of us had like a discount at a place at a certain time or something.
Yeah.
I forgot what mine was though.
I don't remember either. They were really good. I remember I laughed. I was watching...
instant coom power, yeah, the ability to make somebody come instantly just by pointing at them or looking
at them. That wasn't any of you guys' power. That was a power we made up together.
Oh, okay.
It was based on like a copy pasta. It's like imagine having the superpower to just make someone coom on command. And you called it a command.
Oh, you're right.
You called it command.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, somebody had a 1% power punch.
You could punch, but with like 1% extra power.
That's so stupid.
There was another one where it was like you have the ability to, whenever you message someone on social media, your ping will show up twice.
I fucking hated that so much. I fucking hated that so much.
And I was watching TikTok the other day, and there was like one of these useless superpower ones, and it was something like, it's like you have the stackable ability to jump 1.5% higher for every whole can of ketchup that you devour.
I hate this so much, Mary. Please stop.
Yes, it's stackable though. So the more, like, if you devour entire cans of ketchup
for eternity, that's not too bad.
It will eventually stack up, but like, it's not great because you gotta devour whole cans of ketchup for a power that doesn't even do much, because it's like you can still die from fall damage. You gotta it doesn't make you invulnerable. True. Like, what are you gonna scale it? You're gonna get on a roof more easily. You can use a ladder for that, and you wouldn't have to kill your liver by consuming massive amounts of ketchup cans.
True. I'd probably eat one, and then that's it. Because I would survive 1.5 times my jump height. Yeah. So I'd probably
just eat one.
That's fucking ridiculous. You know what I want to say? I want to see Dopey and you. I haven't seen Dopey and you ever play anything. I'd like to see both of you do something together that tests both of your wits. Because I feel like if you and Dopey cook together...
Yeah, fucking Doppio Dropscythe, right? Like, the one guy I knew, right? Before all of this. Yeah. And he's just fucking... He's the only one I haven't collabed with almost.
I'm going to fucking message. I'm going to be like, what is going on, Doppio? But to be honest, though, Doppy is just cooking all the time. Like, I have to double message Doppy.
He's just fucking busy. He's such a himbo, man. He'll forget we talked about something. But we got a collab scheduled. So it's going to happen now.
What are you guys doing? Yes. Can you reveal that or no?
I have no idea what we're doing. I think we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe. I don't know.
I'm excited.
I have no idea.
I'm so excited to see both of you cook because I feel like a cook-off between the two of you would be very dangerous. It could trigger a tsunami genuinely, or some sort of
I'm scared of it. I'm a little scared of it. I'm a little intimidated.
I think that
He's got a very particular energy. Oh, Razor, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Razor. Thank you so much.
I forgot I shouldn't do that.
You should. I want to. It's totally fine if you read that. I love it. Thank you so much, Sicklings and Dog Army, for giving bits and memberships and super chats. I love you guys so much.
Woof.
Woof, 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 woof. You and I are gonna sleep well tonight, my friend. We're gonna pass out so quickly.
I gotta get up at 9 a.m.
Ooh.
I have to go to
Kotoka.
Insane
about you. You fucking have ridiculous work schedules. Yeah.
No, I don't like it. No, I have to go to Kotoka.
Oh, everything okay?
Do you know Kotoka?
I think it's is that in Poland?
What? No, it's a Japanese publisher.
Hex. No fucking way.
Kotoka, is that in Poland?
I thought it was what the fuck?
No, it's the guys that made Oshinoko.
Oh no, I was thinking about Krakow, which is in
Oh
Poland.
no.
Yeah. It's a
Yes,
city.
I have to go to Krakow at 9
I
a.m.
go to Krakow. I must invade the Polish Ministry of Defense.
I have to. I have business in Krakow.
Okay, tell me why you have to go to Karokawa. Oh, are you allowed to?
I can't. No, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there, Hex. It's not set up by me. It's set up by my webtoon editor, and he's like,
going to give you the $1.5 million that your dad left you. They know something about it.
that would be Pog. No, we're going to Kadokawa with my editor tomorrow, and it's because my line webtoon editor, he's visiting Japan. He's on this whole he's on this paid vacation by the company to like visit manga and manhwa publishers all over the world. He was in Korea. He went to Japan. He's bringing me with him, and one of the places we're going is Kadokawa. We're also going to Shonen Jump's Shueisha and stuff like that to meet them. But here's the thing: he didn't give me a warning until like today, and I have no business card. Also, by the way, Line Webtoon only paid for one translator who is Korean to Japanese, which is not going to help me. So I have to bring my own translator. So I'm bringing Adrian, my JP branch manager.
Yeah.
And right now, they are currently constructing a business card for me, which Adrian will print out in the dead of night at a printing shop. And then we'll like bring freshly printed business cards tomorrow.
That is so cool. You are just so hardworking, and you treat your employees so well too. Like, just because you have like 20 employees under you, I was talking, to Aoife, and like, man, you are just so freaking cool. You're working that shit, man. Like going to different places, going to Poland tomorrow, in Kadokawa, and just being able to talk to people. Just a dog, he says. Just the most accomplished dog in the world, of course.
Just a dog.
Woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. That's so fucking cool, my friend. I can't wait to see what happens. And he's a hustler, everybody. He's a fucking hustler. He knows what he's doing. He's not like a poor little dog. He knows what he's doing. He's walking about doing doggy things.
I'm bad at compliments.
You mentioned that you're good at like business confidence. Like, this includes like business talk, right? But then when it comes to social situations or social talk, that's where you lack confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I'll talk to everybody. Hi, everybody. Yippee! Look at him. He's sleeping. He's doing a little sleep on my shoulder. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Hi, Sicklings. Hi, Dog Army. He's gone to go pee on toilet, but I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. I am pretty tipsy at this point. And I do miss you guys very, very deeply. I'm enjoying this conversation very thoroughly, but I also miss you guys lots. And my throat is a little bit scratchy, partly because I've been forcing it to go upwards lots and lots. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate your support, and also for watching Merryweather and supporting the both of us. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dog Army. Hi, Sicklings. He's leaning on my shoulder. Yeah, he's falling asleep. Taking a little nap, just falling asleep very nicely. Oh, I'm looking at the Dog Army on Twitch right now. You guys are really cute. Let me read some names. Thank you, Merpine, Choo Choo, Ruby CEO, Kid Rocat, Aoife, Merpine, Shadow, Dramatic, and thank you to all the Sicklings who are here too. JD Aura, Sam, Faith, Melrose, Amnesty, Hikara, Local, Tsu, Yuma, Acelia, Soph. Thank you guys. Really, really appreciate it. I know this might be a little bit surreal and different from what I usually do, but I really love Mary. I'm amazing person, and I will forever promote him and forever tell people how genuine of a human being he is. And I'm very happy that you guys are all here. Hi Melchan, hi Sushi, Red Fox. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. I'm slowly like lulling myself to sleep because all of your emotes are hypnotizing me. And one of these seconds I might just fall asleep on the stream. Thank you guys. I can't wait to do more club. Oh my god, that scared me. Hello. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Gov.
Hello, Governor. How was your little pee? How was your dog pee? Was that nice?
I went to get some water.
That's good. That's good.
Doing all right. I enjoy streaming with you.
I enjoy streaming with you, my friend. We were supposed to play Final Fantasy 2, and then things yeah, we had to reschedule certain things. But I really want to do it, and I've mentioned to the Vantacrow that I'd want to maybe join the two of you, and we could do something together, the three of us.
That'd be fun. Have you seen The Frenchman?
Mr. UQ Wilson?
No, the other Frenchman.
Oh, Vesalius. Vesalius is my son.
The aggressively Frenchman.
Yeah. Vesalius is my son. He calls me Pop all the time. I love Vesalius too. And they're good boys. They're all good boys. They're wonderful. Niji Crisis is always down to clown and always very sweet. They're very shy. They're very shy and very they're reserved for the most part, but they're very respectful and yeah, very, very sweet. I don't like it when they call me senpai though. I feel like I don't deserve it. I just always tell them to call me Hex. They've been luckily calling me Hex more, not senpai, so I'm happy about that. You
know what you should do?
Tell me, what should I do?
I think you've already acknowledged Vesalius's accent, but in my stupid mind, I cannot help but feel it would be really funny if there was like someone who collabs with Vesalius and they just at no point do they acknowledge his accent, and if he makes any reference to it,
just shut up.
They'll be like, do you have an accent? I didn't notice.
Oh my God. That's so funny, man. That's so funny.
It's stupid.
It's so funny. Yeah, his accent is very blatant, but I like it, and I think it's very characteristic, you know, and it's very distinct. I think it's so funny because we didn't know what he was gonna say on his debut stream, right? We had no clue. So we were like NIJISANJI and I think like 20 of us were on a Discord server talking about or watching the debuts of the boys. And when he came on, everybody was like, can I say croissant? Would that be okay to say croissant? Like, can I tweet that? Can
I call you baguette? Can I call you baguette?
Okay if I tweet croissant? And there were like 3 people. I'm not gonna say who, but then like there were 3 people who were like, can we do that? And then one person did it, and then 3 people were like, you stole my tweet. You fucking stole my tweet. I was gonna tweet that.
I was gonna be the one who tweeted croissant.
Yeah,
I was gonna be the one.
Croissant, but you stole it from me.
Stole my joke.
Now I'm going to fucking starve. Yeah. So
those were my likes, you bitch.
I'm farming internet points. What the fuck? Yeah. But
that's funny.
It was really funny, and he's so sweet because he like really took it in stride too, and he's very cool. He's very cool about it. Yeah. So like, I can't wait to play with the boys.
Did I tell you? Here's the fun thing, right? On that day, I was really busy. I had no plans of watching.
Yeah.
I was gonna check it out later, but I was very busy. I was logging boxes.
I remember this day, yeah.
And then Aoife messages me. My manager messages me, and she says, "Mary, they brought in a Frenchman." And I was just like, "Oh shit!"
Fucking hilarious.
Now I have to watch. They did not. They brought in a Frenchman. I have to watch now. Now I gotta watch.
Oh my god.
They fucking caught me that way. They like Niji management. They knew I was busy that day, and they
specifically got the French for you, Mary. They were like,
they led with the Frenchmen to get me into it. That's how they did it.
They were just like, we need Mary on this. We need Mary watching this debut right now. If Mary isn't live tweeting about this debut, we failed. We fucking failed. They just knew.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But Niji loves you, and I think a lot of people love you. You're very well beloved in multiple communities, and I can't imagine why people would, would dislike you or say negative things about you. You're a poggers person, honestly.
Thank you, Hex. You too. People speak so nicely of you.
Oh, thank you.
I vouch bigly for Hex. He's the exact same guy offline as he is online. He's very great.
Thank you. Just a little bit more emo, I think, right? A little more sad.
No, you're sad all the time.
I'm sad all the time. Yeah, that's fucking true. It's my happy place. I always say that. But being sad is my happy place,
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
like I'm happy. I'm happy being sad.
Very intoxicated.
I'm pretty intoxicated, yeah. And the thing is, I have a dinner that I promised with my mother in 15 minutes. So
you have to go.
I have to go in like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, my friend.
No.
I'll show you what she cooked though. She came by and she was like, I'm craving buffalo wings. And I was like, Mother, that sounds great. And she was like, but do you like it? And I was like, I do, yeah. I'm down to eat anything. Buffalo wings with blue cheese. Do you like blue cheese?
No.
What did you want to ask me?
Okay. I'm gonna need to get your permission on DMs for this first.
Okay.
So there was a thing that someone asked me, and I answered in a very inappropriate way.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't.
Okay. If we probably shouldn't, we'll just pivot in a very awkward way and talk about something else.
Okay, I'm gonna text you to it now,
your favorite dog breed. Okay.
You need to be the one to tell me no. If this is in any way against NIJISANJI rules to talk about.
Okay. Oh, but I want to say yes.
Yeah, I know you do, but that's the thing, right? Like, I tend to be more careful than you. Yeah,
I haven't gotten.
I'm like, Hex, be careful!
I'm a good boy for the most part.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
Yeah, I haven't gotten bonked or anything. Pretty good.
Nah, you're a good boy.
Yeah, I think Niji
you're a good cat boy.
Particularly likes my ASMRs too. They've mentioned nice things about it.
Yes. Nah, you're a good boy. I'm just joking around.
Okay. Did you send it to me?
I'm thinking about whether I even should.
Okay, send it to me anyways. Like... maybe we shouldn't do it, but send it to me anyways, so I can laugh about it. Okay. Let me see. The little typing sounds. I feel like I'm in like a middle school passing around those little notes. It's not taboo.
I ended it with kick W.
It's not taboo. That's fine. That's fine.
So someone came in my chat the other day, and they asked me which hand was my dominant hand.
Okay.
And I told them I'm right-handed.
Okay.
But there is one thing I use my left hand for. We probably shouldn't say what.
I'm fucking losing it. No, but I think it's okay. Let me just say this, really. I think a lot of guys will use alternate. Oh god, I'm exposing a lot. I feel bad because I'm exposing a lot of guys, but I think a lot of guys will use alternate hands because it's what do you call this? It's a different feel, I believe. That's just me though. I mean, like I've experienced it that way. You know, I think so. A lot of guys will use alternate hands and alternate between hands. For me personally, alternate, you know.
Have you heard about the alien hand?
I have. I know what you're talking about.
It's about
it's
like sitting on your hand.
Yeah.
So that it loses all feeling. So that when you touch yourself, it's like a stranger. No, it's called the stranger. It's called the stranger. It sounds so disgusting. The stranger.
The fucking stranger's hand. Yeah. I fucking can't believe it. This is the last topic we choose to end the stream with.
Is there anything you want to ask me before we end?
Anything else I want to ask you? I just want to say I love you so much, Mary.
I love you too, Hex.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate like not just you, but the people around you, the people you keep company with are really, really sweet. Even the people employed by you are very kind to me, and I think the thing about you that I really, really like is you don't give a fuck who the person you're talking to is. You always try and show. You always give them the benefit of the doubt. You always say like, oh, they're just busy. You're very kind that way. And I told you before, and I'll say it on stream again, I want to be more like that. And usually I catastrophize. I think you're really cool. And Sicklings, if you have not already followed Mary or watched him, please do. This is one of my bestest friends. And I wish him success in everything.
You know, I'm really happy I met you because you're so nice to me. And it's really nice of you to be so nice to me. It makes me more happy than you know.
It's natural. It's not fabricated. It's fun to be nice. It's nicer to be nice than to be mean, honestly. I like bullying people here and there as jokes. I like memeing, but generally speaking, I like being nice. And it's easy to be nice to you. You're really cool, my friend.
You're cool too, you know.
We're gonna have another Zatsu in the future. We're gonna have to do this again. Maybe weeks, months from now, however long, but there's always stuff to talk to you about, and thank you for spending time with me, my friend.
I love you, Hex.
I love you too, Barry. I love you too. You're the coolest.
You are.
Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for watching Dog Army. I'm so sorry, Mary, if I'm cutting it off very quickly.
It's okay.
I literally just got a text from my mom because it's
dinner time.
Yeah, it's dinner time. No, actually,
Stop talking to the dog, man.
Stop talking to the fucking dog, man. It's time to eat dinner. So I have to go, and my father is actually here too, so it's the both of us.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a whole family endeavor.
It's like 2 minutes away from the fires and from Dad bringing in the belt.
Yeah, he's
it's dinner time!
Your mother's cooked very hard.
Your mother made food for you!
How ungrateful of you. Yeah.
Just like slap with the belt.
Exactly. But thank you. Thank you, Dog Army. Thank you, Sicklings. I love you all so very much. And to the VOD watchers of both Mary's stream and my stream as well. Thank you.
Have a good dinner, Hex. I appreciate
you. Thank you so much. I love you, Mary. I'll text you very soon. But I had so much fun. And
me too.
Everybody loves you. I want you to
see you around, Hex. Enjoy. Everyone loves you too. Very much.
Bye, Sicklings. Bye. Bye. Okay, I gotta go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I was already late to a meal yesterday with my family, and I don't want to keep my mother waiting this time. As you know, she doesn't come over very often, but I will give your regards to Mama Haywire. Thank you all so much for drinking with me. Thank you for listening to me. I hope that Mary's story encourages you and inspires you as much as it inspires me. Mary is fucking with me now. I love you. I gotta run. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for the Super L. Thank you. We're gonna run it back tomorrow and do something together very calming, but go subscribe to Mary and go give the Dog Army some love, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I love you, Sicklings. Bye-bye.